Hello everyone. This is your host, Sharon Berkowitz, and we're at Sungates Center, where everything is about you, your life, and happiness and wellness. And our special guest today is Kristin Panek. Welcome, Kristin.
Thank you, Sharon. It's good to be here.
And what is so special about Kristin is that she is the founder and director of the Flowering Heart Center in Downers Grove, Illinois, a non-for-profit organization that creates sacred space for community healing and transformation into higher states of consciousness. She offers counseling and workshops for the community of over 500 members. So, Kristin, I'm glad to have you back.
Thank you.
So tell us about the Flowering Heart Center.
Yes, it's evolved quite a bit. I didn't plan on creating a center, but starting in about 2008, we started doing regular Oneness blessings there. We started with about 3 people showing up maybe once a week or once every other week. And now we have every Monday and Wednesday night, we have Oneness blessings with anywhere from 20 to close to 50 people.
That's amazing.
So,
that's really incredible.
Yes.
And is it open to the public then, that anyone can come?
Anyone can come. We have people from all backgrounds, all ages. And we have many young adults coming. One of the foundation pieces for it is this feeling of safety and acceptance. And so I hear over and over again from people that they feel accepted here for who they truly are. And I guess that is rare at the moment.
And that's incredible, because people have an experience there at your place at the Flowering Heart Center where they can experience joy and bliss, and that they could feel comfortable and trust the process.
Yeah, and trust is important because this is about growth and about connection with their higher selves. And with that comes an awareness of things in our life that we've kind of pushed aside or not wanted to look at. So there's a resurfacing of old patterns, old hurts sometimes, but in a very safe and sacred space. And it's for healing purposes.
Right.
So it's people open up. I've had people come in, walk down the steps and go, what goes on here? Because the energy is very different than in your typical place.
Right. So people feel welcome, they feel lighter, they feel that they can expand their consciousness, that in a way that really helps them to feel at peace. And that way they open up, and things may come up for them that need healing. So it's an opportunity to express that in a safe environment.
Yes, and to allow whatever is happening to be, that's part of the acceptance, right?
Right.
Accepting who I truly am means all parts of me.
All parts,
And
no matter what it looks like. Even our deepest, darkest places, that it may come up.
That's right. And, so with that comes a sense of peace. I had somebody who was coming for a while, and his coworkers took him aside and said, "Are you taking drugs?" I was like, "What? No, why?" They said, because he was mellow. So I have people come in on a Monday, and they feel like they can make it through, most of the work week. Some of them come back Wednesday so they can make it through. But it's a cumulative effect. I mean, we're always giving, on Monday and Wednesday nights in particular, we give Oneness blessings, which can calm the mind. And it's a very quick way to get a connection to their higher self and to bring them into a silent, still place. And so they come for that. But we also have many other events there.
Right.
That's just...
I like that about a place of stillness, that you can actually quiet the mind so things aren't so turmoiled, and you feel more calm, more relaxed. And it's also finding your true being inside yourself, your true nature.
Right.
So it's living more of a natural way when you're more at peace.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Oneness teachings can be distilled into 2 words, Be yourself.
It sounds so easy. It sounds so simple.
Well, it always is when it comes to the truth. And I feel like we embody that there, that you can be yourself. And so naturally, that lifts people into a place of lightness and ease.
Yes, and I've enjoyed going there as well, because I've been there many times. And I just love the environment, the people, just the place itself has such a great energy, and I just love the meditation and the oneness blessing. So thank you for sharing that and opening up the space of the Flowering Heart Center.
Yes, and we're very lucky because we also have something called a sacred chamber process. And there's probably 50 to 70 people across the US who've been initiated for that in India, and it's a process where there's a room dedicated to that, where the presence is very strong there. So we have all kinds of miracles happening. It's a free 4-hour process that we offer about once a week, although right now we're taking it on the road and doing it in people's homes. And we have some guidelines about how to set it up. But that presence is always there in the Flowering Heart Center. And so that's part of why the energy is extraordinary. But that chamber process, I've seen people come out and look totally different. I had a woman come out who'd been estranged from her sister for 11 years and came out and said, I have to call her, and reignited that relationship. I had somebody else go in and get a whole movie of her father's life, and she came away with compassion for him for the first time. So we have all kinds of amazing healings that happen with that process as well. It's just one of the things we do there.
Right. So it actually helps you to reconnect in places like relationships, or just somehow even with yourself, that you can have an abundance and experience something bigger and better than when you first walked in. So you actually do notice the difference and a shift in your consciousness.
Absolutely. And then we have other events happening where we do ancestral processes and wealth processes and more relationship. We work a lot with your primary relationships, which are the blueprint for all your other ones. We work specifically on strengthening the relationship with the divine or the higher sacred self. And I do a lot of also one-on-one work with people. What we found is many people are awakening, and awakening is when there is a shift in the brain where we can start to be more aware of our thoughts, of ourselves. And when that happens, sometimes people have trouble dealing with what's surfacing for them, because part of awakening is puts you in the present moment more, and the feelings that you may have ignored, you can't ignore. So I do a lot of work with people who are especially awakening, who need that extra support.
Right.
And so I do a lot of one-on-one sessions with them. And,
right, because sometimes it's not something you can really do on your own. At times you just need the support of other people that could assist you on your journey.
Yeah, well, what I found is true. Where two or more are gathered, there is a collective consciousness that arises in that space that is more powerful. And so,
well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. So it's a great connection. So whenever you join two or more people together, it expands the consciousness and opens that doorway.
Which is a good thing. Otherwise, we could live by ourselves and not need each other.
Go live somewhere else. Nobody will ever see you.
Right.
But this is better, right?
It is.
It's better together, right?
It is. Absolutely.
So is there anything else that you'd like to share about the Flowering Heart Center, or any of the other events that you do?
We have a fundraiser happening the end of this month, April 29th, at the Village Children's Academy, where the community itself is doing some showcasing their talent, and we have some dancing and drinks and food, and it's a gathering of the family, because what this community feels like is family. And so we're gathering to celebrate that and to honor the grace that has flowed through our lives and through the center. And
that's
it's a
wonderful.
celebration of that. So you can see it on our website, and if you can't go, donations are welcome. We're a non-for-profit, so your donations may be tax deductible. And so if you go to www.floweringheartcenter.org, you can find us.
It sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
And in closing, we just want to say thank you. Thank you, Kristin Panek, Director and Founder of the Flowering Heart Center in Downers Grove. And we want to thank Sungates Center as well. And we say have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you.